open up with the Moorish American prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day, through His holy prophet, True Ali, Amin, Islam. First, all rise, giving perfect and infinite praises to Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Honors to His last, fifth, and strong prophet in our day at time, born in North Carolina, 1886. Prophet Noble Drew Ali paved the way for Moorish Americans to be Moorish, not to be Negro, black, and colored. But honors to Prophet Noble Drew Ali and the past, present, and future leaders of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and the harbingers who paved the way for sons and daughters to proclaim their nationality. Honors to everything that's Moorish. Honors to Brother Marcus Messiah Garvey Bay, the forerunner, the John the Baptist return of the Jesus return. Honors to him. Honors to the UNIA, Universal Negro Improvement Association, to improve the Negro state of mind, stop being black, and be yourself in a person without nationality or their culture and customs like a tree without roots. Just paraphrasing. Today's show, living. That's what I'm doing right now. I know it's been some time that I have not been live at nighttime and all this, and just got some unfinished business to take care of, and being out and about, and I have other projects I'm working on right now, learning new things as I go. So that's taking more majority of my time, but I have not forgot about y'all. I truly have not. But the most important thing is sometimes in life you just gotta just let people go. People who are not benefiting your living lifestyle and not benefiting your happiness, just let them go. There's no point of you wasting your time with them, and there's no point of them wasting their time with you. All these alleged friends out there who are being the Judas to murder and assassinate character and all this other stuff, to be federal agents and all this other stuff, to get someone to plead guilty or admit a crime they didn't commit or something like that. Those ones you need to really truly watch out for. And whether they be family members or whether they be double agents, who knows? You just gotta be careful who you talk to and what information you give. Because whether you know it or not, these people are quick to lock you away and throw away the key. And you be like, I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Yeah. Because you admit to a crime that you didn't commit. And they're going to throw you a deal. What's the deal? The deal is let innocent bystanders go. That's the deal. People getting locked up, 40, 25 to life. At the age of 18, coming out 35 years old. The justice system is not just. Justice and love may be allegedly blind, but it only turns a blind eye to a people who they want people to admit the crime to, and make sure that the young brothers be all demasculated, dehumanized, and all this other stuff, and all these ones who are fatherless homes and don't understand what it's like to have a father in the household, but the only father figure you have is the streets. I mean, there's no excuses. People, young children grow up and they turn teen, now they know everything, right? Icy Gray, Heaven High, Islam, give you a shout out. See, living is just about the simplest things. Not buying the new fancy cars and stressing yourself out and harming yourself and have to constantly go to work and make the money, and the money that you're making go into the hands of somebody else. So, in all, like I've always said in my channel, in my shows, prior shows, that you just living just to make someone else rich. You're not living to benefit yourself. You living to make corporations rich, and they're a dead entity. How far can you go in just living, and just having the necessities in life, like food, clothing, shelter, or a place to stay, so to speak, and going off of just living and not buying the old fancy stuff? Yeah, I see Old Days over here in the chat. Shout out, Heaven High, Islam. You gotta really pay attention to what you purchase and what you buy, because at the end of the day, these things will be a test to you. You have to be held accountable for your decisions instead of blaming somebody else. Does your mother and father did you wrong? Okay, yeah, well, they have to answer up to what they done wrong, whether they want to admit it or not. But you're gonna reap what you sow. You see, all the possession of the things in the world, the new ice creams and the Jordans and all this other stuff, and come on now. Is it really worth it? Is it really truly worth it? Honestly. What happens when you want to gain everything in the world, but a man loses his soul? He loses his state of mind based upon the carnal things that he possesses. Whether we think things through, whether we know it or not, whether we understand conditions, circumstances, situation, it doesn't mean you have to play copycat and do what everybody else doing. See it with the celebrities. Oh, I wanted to have the gold chain like this. I want to do this. No. Live in the simplicity. That's what's important. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with having a game console or two. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Okay? But when you start buying stuff like you want to go get the Lamborghini doors on the Escalade, or your little Tonka truck, or your BMW, or your Mercedes, or your Honda, I mean, come on now. I mean, why consume so much time into things that's worthless and may be valuable to you? But I'm going to tell you what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said in the oral statements. You won't be able to sell your car for a nickel. That's what the Prophet Noble Drew Ali said. And this is not a legend. This is the truth. So, there's nothing wrong with dressing nice, looking good, having high hopes and high self-esteem for yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with those things. But when your spending start getting out of control, and you start possessing things, and then all of a sudden you depart your flesh, so you can't take nothing with you once you depart your flesh. So once that happens, then who are you handing it down to? Think about that. I remember one time, way back when, my loved one had a Malcolm X t-shirt that was the stamp, and this was the original shirt. My loved one had it. My loved one passed away, and I saw the shirt, and I was like, yeah, I got my Malcolm X t-shirt. El Hajj Malik El Shabazz, who happened to be Moorish. So that's why you have to know how to get a trust fund, a living trust or something. Put your money aside. Get gold and silver. You think the almighty dollar is what you think it is? It goes far deeper than that, my friends. My brothers and sisters out there. I gotta tell y'all this on 500 different shows I've done, and not everybody's going to get access to every show. I've been extremely occupied with my loved ones. I've been occupied with my family members and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So certain things should not be said in the public, but it should be said amongst the private, amongst the people that you trust. But the question is, who are you living for? Are you living for your selfish self? Or are you living for people around you? Or does your life involve your loved ones? Are they part of the program? Think, you must think, family. Truly I say unto you, live your life in modesty. Live your life in peace. Stop worrying about what everybody else have, the new fancy rides or whatever. And all at the end is all you're doing is stressing yourself out to have these fine things in life, allegedly, and all it does is depreciate its value. I don't care what Laquita said about her Louis Vuitton bag. I got my Louis Vuitton bag. I got my Louis Vuitton bag and my outfit to match. I got the shoes and all this other stuff. I got the earrings and all of that. Yes, I do. So me and my girls gonna go to the club. You know, I gotta get my hoochie mama skirt on and stuff. And when I walk through the door, I want men all paws. And I want the heads to be turning. And I want all the attention on me. Forget Shaquita and that heifer right there. I mean, really. That's what it's all about, party. Wow. Okay. So you don't have no goals. You have nothing to do for yourself. But just look good and try to be promiscuous. And see, that's the problem. The problem is people don't understand about life and things you consume and what good could it do. Whatever good could do some harm. Whatever you do harm could also do some good, depending on the situation and the state of mind that you are thinking about or you're pondering on. There's nothing wrong with just living your life and just being in a simplicity. Simplicity is everything, and you will be noticed. I remember one time every time I go out to go to my car, here come my neighbor from down the way, don't talk to nobody over here, shirt off, back out, flexing. And he want women to come to him. Yeah, bro, you got a six-pack, you got chest, you got back, you got all of that, bro. But ain't no woman gonna try to holler at you because of your body, bro. Come on now, you gotta come out of that state of mind. You gotta come out of that thinking. At least you don't have my YouTube channel. I don't know what you do. Whatever. Everybody has to be held accountable for what they do. I mean, I'm not the best shape type of brother, but I can get women. I can. It's not about always the physical. It's about what's in the inside. But I'd never say that, oh yeah, every time I step through the door, I'm always having heads turn. No, never. I let my personality do the speaking and the actions for itself. You can never be satisfied based upon living life of appearance on your own and having a bad attitude. You have to be the one to change the game. You gotta change the game based upon your actions and your appearance. This is never alleged, but this is legitimate. And right now, this is definitely the element. The consumers of corporations want your money. They're going to do whatever they can to get your money. So at the end of the day, what you going to do? You spend all this money on luxury stuff. Now the question is, what are you doing to better your state of mind? See, the reason why people hoard too much stuff because they're not happy, they're not pleased. They're looking for carnal things to please them, but it's your state of mind that needs the attention to be able to hold conversation, dialogue, dialect. You gotta be able to teach people. You gotta be able to want to lead one day. And if you're not gonna do none of that, you're just basically some flies on some turds. You're sitting there and you're not doing nothing for yourself. You just stinking your life away. Where do you benefit from living your life to the fullest and doing the best you can do to make your living arrangements better? And these certain things are the questions you need to ask yourself. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing where I'm messing up at? What are people calling me out on? Okay, I need to change. Change is never always for the worst, but it's also for the best too. Whomever you may please one day, you may not please him the next. Man's idea is God. This is God today, it's not as God tomorrow. I mean, we're going to call these truths for what it truly is, honestly. What have these organizations have done for the people? We're still seeing poor people, people struggling on drugs. If the rich people allegedly really cared for the poor people, you think there'll be no poor people? You gotta keep the drama going, family. That's what they have to do. Keep the drama going. Have to be at least plot 3 steps ahead of the game. That way you know what to do. What friendships do you have with the people that you are talking to, that you call on the phone? Are you living for them because they want to do stuff and you don't want to do stuff? What are they doing to benefit your life? Where do you benefit to open up a business and do something positive with yourself? Or you just messing around and not doing nothing positive for yourself? How many times are you going to wait to get locked up to realize that this is not the life? Certain things we got to take into consideration. If you don't have yourself together, family, how you going to bless somebody else? How you going to want to love someone else and you're not being loved by yourself? Being loved by yourself is number 1, having good hygiene. Number 2, having a good state of mind, being peaceful, cracking jokes, doing something positive. Want it for the people as you want for yourself. Now the only thing you got to do is take the next step forward and keep doing the right thing. You're going to be all right. family. I'm about to cut this live short because I have other obligations to take care of. I've not forgot about any of my subscribers, followers on this chat or in the chat. Well, y'all be peace out there. Y'all be love, and talk to y'all next time. Close us out with a more Shemaiah prayer. Allah, the Father of the universe, the Father of love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice. Allah is my protector, my God, and my salvation. By night and by day, through His holy prophet, Rabi Hamid Islam. Peace and love, family. Peace and love.